Hi, my name is Jeffery Linsteadt, and this is my persuasive speech. In today's society, it has become a normality for people to look at trash on the side of the road and not even take mind to it, not pick it up, not tell anyone that they need to take care of the action. It's just become something that people accept. However, this needs to change because plastic in the ocean is growing every day and it needs to be stopped as soon as possible because there are several issues with this matter. Today I'll be discussing the problems, solutions, and benefits of solutions of plastics and other pollution in the ocean. Let's begin with the problems. First of all, pollution in the ocean doesn't only impact the fish in the ocean, but also impacts humans that are eating the fish. Another serious issue is this problem is growing exponentially and has been getting worse each and every year. Finally, it's destroying the habitats of the fish and is causing the ocean to have less biodiversity and prevents the species from adapting and growing. According to Sage Journal, since 2004, the world has made as much plastic as it has in the past half century, an outstanding 8.8 billion tons. This statistic is honestly an enormous statistic because having more plastic being made in just our lifetime than in the past 50 to 100 years is a crazy number. This problem needs to be solved as fast as possible because if this keeps growing, then our problem is only going to get worse, and at one point it'll be too late to filter the plastics outside of the ocean. Another issue with microplastics in the ocean is that microplastics touch coral reefs, and coral reefs are being destroyed. The Great Barrier Reef has lost a large percentage of its mass and its life and biodiversity just in the last 20 years. While this seems like the ocean is in a very bad state right now, there's still hope, and there's several solutions that we could take action to. The first solution is managing the runoff of the waste that we see on the side of the streets that we ignore to pick up. According to the World Resource Institution, improving stormwater management by implementing stormwater drains, filtration, and river mouth trash collection can prevent plastics such as microplastics and macroplastics and other chemicals on the roadways from flowing into rivers, which eventually flow into the oceans. This is a very relevant solution in today's society and could be taken to action because this would be able to prevent the society which is too lazy to pick up the plastic that they see on the side of the road and take action in a more convenient way for everyone. The second action that could be taken to prevent this is recycling. According to Student Conversion Association, maintaining materials and natural resources aren't wasted. Energy is saved during the manufacturing process, and there's less waste going into landfills, not to mention in the ocean. It keeps the wildlife safe. This just is a basic demonstration of how recycling can really save the environment. Reusing plastics is an ideal way to prevent plastics from going into the ocean because they can be used in an indefinite amount of times. However, once it gets into the ocean, especially once it's broken down into microplastics, it is very hard to collect everything that has already been put into the ocean. And this solution is something that we can all do in the future to help prevent this problem from getting any worse. My final solution, which is a pretty bold solution, is according to the Journal of Hazardous Material, there could be an alternate plastic that could actually solve this issue. The synthesis mechanism demonstrated in inorganic salts and microbiological residues could act as a filter in shape and break down the alkaline accordingly. What this is trying to say to the audience is that There is hope to break down plastics in a more environmentally friendly way. However, we would have to make an alternate material that could be used, which the salts in the ocean would actually be able to break down. I find this to be a very viable solution for the future because of all the issues that we've had in the past with the type of plastic we have now. Maybe a conversion to a more environmental friendly plastic would save the lives that we've been losing for tens to hundreds of years just due to man-made pollution. Now, here are the benefits of these propositions I had. According to Food and Agricultural Association of the United States, the ocean is an important source of food and hosts 80% of the world's biodiversity. Let's stop there. 80% of the world's biodiversity is, needless to say, an extreme amount of life and just secrets about our world that we have not yet to discover or that we're slowly losing due to this pollution. Keeping plastics out of the ocean will keep this biodiversity, maybe even increasing. However, since this issue has been involved, it has killed several types of species such as dolphins, sea turtles, and whales. These populations have been decreasing for quite some time now, and if we do not take action, it'll continue to do so. Now to continue, the ocean also provides 20% of animal protein to 3 billion people. 3 billion of people rely on fish that are in the ocean for animal protein for a majority of their diet. And this is significant because whenever fish eat plastics, then that means that when they eat the fish, the plastic goes right back to the humans. So not only are we killing fish, but we could be potentially causing harm to other humans that enjoy eating fish, such as most people in most communities which enjoy eating fish. However, due to the plastics that are contaminating the ocean, this idea of being able to have seafood could be completely gone one day. According to the same source, the ocean regulates the climate. This is another important reason that we should protect the ocean, because without maintaining its biodiversity, it might not be able to have the same effect it does currently in the ocean or in the world. The ocean is the world's largest carbon sink and protects a lot of the atmosphere. And being able to protect the atmosphere is also protecting our planet, protecting your home life, protecting your hometown, and protecting anything that we know in today's society. So in conclusion, I've talked about the problem with ocean pollution, some solutions, and the benefits to these solutions. And in your community, there's a few things you can do. You can recycle, you can take surveys, and you can take the action of picking up the plastic you see on the side of the street next time you're just going on a walk with your dog or maybe going on a walk with your friends. And that is my solution to ocean pollution.